Hi Cancer, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot, and I am here with your October 2021 Tarot reading. We do have 4 planets going direct this month, so whatever stagnance we've had, you should start to feel a lightening of the load and momentum. All right, we do have Mercury going direct as well as Pluto and Saturn, 2 heavy hitters, and Jupiter, okay? So let's see what we have for you this month. We do have the Llewellyn deck that I'm using, this Celtic Welsh deck, Red Dragon. And we do have the stone for the month, which is opal. This is an Australian opal. They do come in all different shades, from milky whites to reds, oranges, yellows, blues, greens, okay? But you can work with this stone for the month of October to see if it can help you through the energies, especially with our forward-moving energies. All right, Cancer, so we have a water card for you with the 7 of Cups. And this is Venus in Scorpio, November 13th to 22nd. So this could be something coming up rather quickly for you. And usually this is a past position, but I'm going to honor that it's something on the way. And it could be that something in the past you haven't been able to make a choice on, with so many different choices, will be coming up and to be settled. Now, we're in Libra, so we will be entering Scorpio, all right, later on in the month of October into November. And your Venus is the bells and whistles. Yeah, it's love, but it's money and finances, your core values and material things that you travel through the lifetime with. Scorpio is about, definitely, okay, this is your sister, water sign, but going to the depths of things, being like a detective and uncovering secrets, figuring things out. And it's a life, death, rebirth, a rejuvenative energy, healings. So with that, 7 is the number of humanity making a stand for yourself. So what have you been lollygagging about with Cancer that you're not making a choice? And remember, if you just say, well, I'm going to wait, and give yourself, let's say, a date. Like say, okay, I'm waiting after the retrogrades. Okay, fine. You're doing the work right now and figuring things out and researching, going to the depths, okay? Like a detective before you move forward. Beautiful. But others of you have just been, like I said, lollygagging. And you're just waiting and maybe being lazy. I don't like saying that to you, but you know who you are, and it's not all of you. Being lazy, the universe will accept that as a choice. And oftentimes when you don't make a choice, the universe will step in. So you may as well take an active part in your destiny and choose something. Now, if there's a few things on the plate that you have to make multiple choices, and I understand you're overwhelmed, and I'm telling you in October this will start to lighten up the load for you. But in the meantime, do the work to really research things and figure it out. And the momentum going forward will help you. But if this is one thing that you have to make a choice on, and you're like a kid in the candy store and you can't decide because there's too many, address the key points, the pros and the cons, make the list. Talk to many other people. That in itself is a research. Hear their experiences. Hear their advice. It doesn't mean you're going to listen to any one of them. This is just research, okay, Cancer? So that by the time we have direct energy, because there's a 2-week shadow, and September 27th, Mercury went direct. Okay, so even like by the 12th of October, you should feel safe enough with a decision to go forward. And if you're still confused after researching and speaking to other people, try and think what's emotionally attached to this. There's something underlying that you're not considering, a past experience that's triggering some fear with you. All right, and address that before you make this choice. But you need to choose already. Stop daydreaming and putting this off, because you are delaying things that are already set in motion and waiting for you to put the energy into it. Excuse me. All right, different energy with the 4 of Wands. So I'm going to say many of you do make the choice, because this is a completion of an endeavor, like the celebration. You decided where you're going to have your wedding, or you are going to have a wedding in a brick and mortar, or you're not going to. You're going to have it in someone's yard or home because of COVID. This is you signing the papers, the deal for the new home, or you sold a home and you found somewhere else out in the country. You're trying to retreat from the busy, crazy life you've been living. Or some of you are sick and tired of the country after being locked away for so long. You know, everybody has a different ideal. But this card does say that is the completion, the work that you're putting up to this point and what has led up to this point is going to be culminated for you. This is that Venus and Aries. So we have these two cards with Venus energy. So we know that's definitely got to do with finances, material things, and for some of you, a love partner, a love mate, someone that you're involved with, even if it's a partner that you love the same thing and you're working toward this business and you decided you're going to move forward and this is what you're going to do and you've been working up to it and making the choices. This card represents the action taken and the completion and success in an endeavor or relationship with Venus in Aries. Now you know that Venus, okay, is the feminine and Aries is ruled by Mars, the masculine. So we have this beautiful dichotomy there of a balance of the sacred masculine and divine feminine energy that you've put into this emotionally to bring forth that which you have been working on. And I feel like, you know, they have this stability here, even though they're piled into the earth and the water, there is a strength here, something you're building. You're building on, you're adding on to in a relationship or a situation in your life is being very successful. Yeah, and this is now for you because the Ace of Cups does represent, for me, autumn in the Northern Hemisphere and spring in the Southern Hemisphere. This is God offering you the Holy Grail. And look, it's overflowing, it's filling this beautiful calm pools of water that, look, we have water lilies growing. Let me see, those are lotus or water lily, but either way they grow in the depths of the mud and the bog. Like I told you to go to the depths of yourself to seek the answer, research, and you've put the energy into this to create some life. That's the wands, right? With the Ace of Cups, it's a brand new beginning. It's success. Now, this could be a new love or healing of a love relationship. And if it's not a love partner, even family members you've been quarreling with or friends, neighbors, this could be a healing, excuse me, going forward with this relationship. For others of you, it's great pleasures that are being received. Like I said, all these cups you had to choose, well, you chose the one. And this one is bringing you great joy and pleasure and happiness. I really feel like for some of you, there's going to be a very beautiful healing. You've been going through something, whether if you've been struggling with your health due to a self-inflicted situation, like drinking too much, smoking, drugs, you know, not eating properly, not exercising. Well, you know, COVID has made a lot of us sedentary. I feel like a lot of you will be taking on a healing. And this card works up into the winter solstice, like the 21st, 22nd of December. So with all this forward momentum going on right now in October, I do feel like you're going to have some nice healing and energy going forward, bringing you to a very calm place in your life. Oh, look at this. It's a major arcana here. Cancer, this is you. The Chariot is Cancer in the Tarot. Now we have this forward moving energy with you, but this energy is coming out of the depths of, like I said, all this emotion that was going on. You're coming to shore. Like I had said, we want you to come to this calm place. The Chariot is saying, who's driving? You're driving. You're taking control of this. You have a balanced equilibrium. You're moving forth, and this is victory at all costs for you in whatever your situation is with these persons or places or things. Riding forth, you're balanced. Look at the dynamic energy, the determination in his face. He's well armed with everything he needs. Going forward, Spirit is here to lead him and guide him. But this is you finding different ways to get to the place that you want to be, using a different maneuver or tactic. Whatever you've been struggling with, like I said, drugs, alcohol, money problems, relationship problems, confusion, doubt, depression. This is about you finding a way to circumvent it, not going a direct route. Like sometimes going through it isn't the answer. You have to go over it or around it or under it. But this is you rising above whatever obstacles are in your way and being victorious going forward. And it's, again, you ride the energy to shore. I tell you, when these energies are moving forward and you have that momentum, get on it and ride it all the way to shore, okay? And this is the energies to support that. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. And if you celebrate Halloween in the Americas, please be safe and careful. Enjoy yourselves and have fun. Enjoy the month of October for everybody. I'll see you next month. And as always, I wish you the best.